Hello everybody, the year is 2023 and I just played Titanfall 2 for the first time. I have never ever played Titanfall 2 in my life. However, when I saw the game was $3 on Steam and the game has had a huge resurgence, I thought, let's try it out. Everyone says it's amazing. How good is the game really? And oh boy. So first of all, I have to say everybody was right. This was probably one of the funnest games I've ever picked up, and it very well might be one of my favorite games of all time, and I've only played it for 10 hours so far. I really tried immersing myself in the game as much as possible. I've been watching YouTube tutorials on movement, combining the grapple and the grav star, bunny hopping, everything. I looked up which weapons were good, what's a good Titan to use. I was literally watching tutorials from 6 years ago, but I loved everything about the game. From the gunplay, to the Titans, to the movement, it was all so fun. After playing Halo and going to Titanfall, the gunplay was just easy, and it seemed like every single weapon was very viable, even on 250 ping. Regular viewers of the channel know that I play on high connection all the time, and Titanfall 2 is the best game I have ever played on 250 ping. I barely could even tell, which is just incredible. I also really love the movement. I love how much freedom it gives you. You can really do anything. You can jump off anywhere, wall run off everywhere, and when you combine it with a grapple or a stim, really your own creativity is the limit. Now, since this game came out in 2016, I was curious on what sort of performance I would get. I have a pretty good PC, but I was able to play on max settings, no VSync, and set it to the highest FPS, which is 144. I didn't get a single crash or frame drop, which was awesome. Now, something that is also straight from 2016 is the skill-based matchmaking on Titanfall 2. It is so much better than modern games. Some games are sweaty, some games are chill. I could use a variety of weapons and still feel like I could put up a fight. In modern games, I feel like I have to use the meta weapons, and it was nice to just mess around, pick up the game at my own speed, and I gotta say, everyone was so nice who recognized me, so shout out to everyone who sent me a message in the chat. With that said, oh boy is the car overpowered. I was recommended to use the car when just picking up the game to learn it. After playing it for 2 to 3 days, I can definitely see why it's the strongest weapon. As I picked up the game and I learned, I went more to the R97. I liked the faster fire rate as it allowed me to kill people more quickly, and then once I started flying around, I really loved the Wingman Elite and the Kraber. The pistols feel awesome on this game, and I was playing on controller. I can only imagine how good they would be on keyboard and mouse, but really, I could use anything and get a kill, and that's a really great thing. Now moving on to classes, and I really like that there's one option to unlock a weapon just by leveling up, but also if you earn tokens by playing, it allows you to unlock weapons early. It was one of the best unlock systems I've seen in a video game. It really is underrated. Now from what I was reading, the Titanfall 2 servers have been having issues for ages, and only recently did they just get fixed, which has brought a lot of people back to the game. I also read that the game is usually on sale for $4.99. This time it was $3. There is a lot of hype around this game as people are speculating left and right. Is a Titanfall 3 going to be announced? Is it going to happen? Please let it be so. People are so excited, they've actually found out there's a hidden unlisted video that's just been uploaded to the official Titanfall YouTube channel, and it's just sitting there waiting. People have also speculated that on the game's anniversary that some sort of announcement is going to happen for the community, and it's been really nice to see just how excited people are. Now Titanfall 2 itself has actually seen some small updates now the server has been fixed. One person that people call the janitor has changed the rotational playlist on Titanfall 2 for the first time in years, and who is also responsible for fixing the servers. I did have some server issues when I was still playing. Sometimes I'd load in progress into a game and it just wouldn't work. Other times the servers would just kick me out completely. They don't seem like they're 100% yet, but I found a workaround. If the server you're on isn't working, you can actually pick a different server. Now Halo players can't do that. We can't pick the server we want to play on, but if you just pick a different American server, all the problems are fixed and you can keep on playing, and that was awesome. Next up we have maps, and I was really pleasantly surprised at 1, how pretty the maps were, and 2, how well they played. Now don't get me wrong, the spawn points were a bit basic, and the game does seem to heavily spawn people on their teammates, which can put you under pressure right away off spawn, but for the most part it's not a big issue. The maps are so large, you at least have time to spawn in, see where the enemies are coming from, and then shoot at people. But aside from that, functionally, the levolution, the verticality, the horizontality, I don't even know if that's a word, but the lanes and streets horizontally are really set up so you can glide down them, and that's great, as well as the buildings are set up so you can grapple, bounce off of them, and a lot of games with advanced movement don't do the maps well. Titanfall 2 really does, and that's such an important part of the game. Now, it wouldn't be a Titanfall video if I didn't talk about Titans. My go-to method when I was on foot to kill a Titan was to use the charge rifle, and saved up my amped weapon boost, which gives you extra damage, to take out the enemy Titans. When I was actually using my Titan, I tried out Ronin, North Star, and Tone. Ronin was really cool because you play as like a samurai robot, but for my playstyle, Tone fit the best. Any sort of projectile-based weapon on high ping means you have to lead a lot more, and for whatever reason, Tone made it a lot easier for me. I really like that you can hijack the Titans, and you can have 2 secondaries, a pistol, and 1 designed just for the Titans. Means no matter what you're using, you still have a chance of beating everyone. I can imagine balancing not only between the pilots and the Titans, but all the weapons in the sandbox would be a really difficult task to get right, and they really have gotten it right, so great job. I can definitely see why this game was so popular and well recommended now, and I'd probably rate it a 9.5 out of 10, and I also really hope the game keeps on getting recommended by people so population continues to grow, because it is a damn fun game. Now if you guys enjoyed this video and you want me to do one on the Titanfall 2 campaign, let me know down in the comments, because I've heard it is an amazing campaign. So amazing, in fact, I think it deserves its own video. So thank you all for watching. I hope you all enjoyed. I had so much fun playing this, mixing it up, and soaring across the map. As someone who goes for unique gameplay in video games, this was so refreshing to play something new, and I'll definitely keep playing after this video goes live. But for now, thank you guys for watching. I hope you all enjoyed. I'll see you guys later.